Hello dear friends, welcome to Christ-Centered Relationships, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm wishing you a happy new year. Yes, we come this far by faith, and we need to appreciate God and give gratitude to our Lord for his tender mercies and for allowing us to step into 2024. You know, it's all about God, it's not about ourselves. Yes, I know and understand that we've been having a tough time probably, in our marriages, in our relationships in the past year, in 2023. But, God is here to inform us that it's not too late. There is still hope, friends. But of course, I understand that it's been long ever since I uploaded a video. It's because, it's been busy. But despite, God has been with us and we are here. Thank you so much for your love and your support. So in 2024, actually, I have good things, better things for you. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel if you haven't. So our message today, I'm super excited. Like says, when you reach the dead end, when you reach the dead end, what do you do? Do you lose it all? But of course, you know what? There are times when a couple literally fails to resolve a marriage conflict. As such, it's a crisis moment. There are many options actually a couple may take. Of course, many people resort to divorce, which is not supposed to be the case. So you have to make sure that, the first point is you have to make sure that you defer your discussions to a later time, a time when you think it will be appropriate. Because, when you make a decision in a haste, you'd find that you lose it, you go the other way. So there are times when the couple is tensed up, emotions are higher, or the environment is not conducive. So when a couple is in this situation, they may decide to remain mute on the nature of the issue. I'm sure you've been there before. Yes. So the lighter the matter, the longer it may take for rediscussion. And the heavier the issue, the more it may demand attention. So of course, the couple may agree to ignore the issue if the matter is not really worth fighting for. It's not worth fighting for. And then for the couple may overlook such problems and move on. However, if a recurrence of the same matter takes place, it may aggravate a problem to an extreme proportion. So don't ignore some problems. You have to make sure that you iron them out. The other point is that when you reach the dead end, or when the couple reach a dead end, they may confide in a close friend or relative. Some they confide to their pastors or to a close friends, whomever you are comfortable with, or your relatives. This may be the parents, maybe friends or church leaders. It is important that those confided in exercise confidentiality and professionalism so that the problem remains private. But of course, some people, they've been disappointed, they confided and people spread the message. But we are supposed to be confidential. Like when somebody confides in you, make sure that it remains in your heart. You don't have to share with any other person. And still others, when they reach a dead end, the couple may resort to taking the matter to court. In the events that all other support systems fail, or they resort to go to court to handle their dispute and taking the matter to court for arbitration. So at this stage, it becomes difficult to keep the matter a secret. So when a matter reaches a public place or domain like the courts, chances are slim that the issue will be resolved amicably. So marital differences are better settled by two people. Yes, friends, comment in the section below. I'd love to hear from you if you agree to this. Yes, so I feel that is my take as well. Better, I solve my problem with my friend amicably than going to court. Yes. So of course, it becomes difficult to agree in court, and this may be the last attempt to conflict resolution. But of course, some couples, they opt for separation for some time, maybe husband and wife, so that they may be secured. A separation between the husband and wife gives them an opportunity to reflect on their differences. So some homes are restored after a period of separation, while other couples are driven apart when a separation is entered into. So those who are separate probably for 6 months come back to their senses, and they realize how, they realize the importance of their senses, and feel that they were in the wrong and they need to reconcile as a couple. But on the other hand, a separation may create happy times, for the couple, because they have all the peace which was not experienced during their stay together. So a separation should be by mutual consent between husband and wife. So of course, we've come to the last point, but of course not the least. So some people, the last resort is to secure a divorce. There are times when a marital relationship poses a danger to a couple. There are times when some use physical violence, emotional abuse, all those things that's become dangerous. So some people resort to divorce. So when the marriage relationship is irritably beyond hope and deteriorates, a divorcee is in order. Yes, you can comment in the section below what you think about this. Nevertheless, you discover that divorce threatens children. Things become difficult for the children, and you cannot compel adults who do not love each other to stay together. So a stage where happiness and the intended ideas of marriage are threatened, divorce is a lesser evil. Normally, divorce are rife when adultery. Yes, actually the Bible recommends when there is adultery or incest or homosexuality or a life-threatening activities are the issues at hand. So all in all, beloved of my Father, you discover that marital conflicts are better settled by husband and wife. These are the key players, if they are willing to resolve any matter, then above all, Jesus has never failed any case. Yes, beloved, involve him in your dispute. God is the center of everything. God should be the center in your marriage. And make sure that you invite Jesus in your marriage. It is very, very important, beloved of my Father. The Bible actually in Psalm chapter 127 verse 1 tells us that unless the Lord builds the house, the laborers labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stand in vain. So beloved of my Father, thank you so much for watching our video. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, you can click on that red subscribe button and subscribe now. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. See you in our next video. Bye bye.